sure my days will. Gotta help our brothers one by one, two by two in the seas. Gotta help our brothers one by one, two by two in the seas. Oh yeah, now see, I'm sure my days will be long and my nights won't be few. Through the visions that's in me, I can see clearly where there is gonna be peace, love and harmony, black understanding among my people. Oh yes, among my people. They're gonna jump and shout, black liberation they are. Oh,
Yes, greetings today with you. Those words are very profound. Black liberation, they're with you. But we've come a long way, in this trials and tribulation, the children of the slave, the great grandchildren of the slaves. And we've experienced and continue to experience all kind of vices. But my take on these things is this. My mother and my grandparents always say a cockroach has no business in a fowl pen. So where there's chickens, the cockroach shouldn't go there trying to play around. You understand? Lose him life. Lose its life. Finish. My meaning is this. We have assimilated. We have assimilated, and some of us love it just like that. So when we're charged for all kind of felonies and so forth, whether we have done it or not, in many cases we have done these things, It's a learned behavior through assimilation. Our history in the diaspora doesn't show us as these wicked and terrible people. And this is by the same people. So you have to really examine what they said early or what they're saying early when they were assessing us and studying us. They studied our behavior. Eugenics is like social science. And they've turned eugenics into a science because it was looking, analyzing other human beings on this earth, and they chose us as well as some of themselves in Europe because they wanted to see themselves as a superior breed. And if they couldn't find that within themselves, they were examining others to see if that what they depict as a superior human is there, that them can moderate it, modify it, and bring it into their set, as in Caucasians. You understand? So they looked at Africans in the light of genetic eugenics. Huh? Now, we do not know up to date what is it that made them curious about us and what is it that they wanted from us in those research that they vigorously did. You understand? And up to now, Namibia is got a case and they're getting some way with it, but it's been dragging on and so forth. But at least the Germans acknowledge. The British hasn't, and others. You understand? So, and the Germans didn't just say we're apologizing. They acknowledge the crime that they've committed, and bones, a lot of bones, have been found and continue to be found. You wait until we start uncovering the Sahara, right? It's not just the thorax have been there, you know. Okay. So anyway, may I say that to say continue to say that I said that in between this thing here about criminality and charges and reflection from the Caucasian based on us. We have no purpose and no business of exercising ourselves in this thing called assimilation. We've done that, and we act and behave like them. I mean, the music, the sounds that African British has aspired to our children, 2 generations of them, is not ours. It's European concepts of a sound. It's nothing to do with us. But somehow our children has been attracted, influenced into that. What they're saying, we, their parents, we find it very difficult to comprehend what it is that they are speaking about. Or that they, listen, most of the time it's not even a rhyme, but for the ears of the people who behold this thing, they will call it a rhyme. To knock us back, they say we're old. We're not with it. But you see, we evolved when they had noisy thing them called rock. America called it rock and roll, but the Europeans, it was rock. And heavy metal. Heavy metal and rock. Okay. Then it wasn't heavy no more. It became punk rock. And what many of these people were saying was things that they were displeased with in their country based on how the political structure was being run and what their political leaders were saying and doing. And the royal household. But what was the noise? I can't call it music. What was the sound behind all of that? Was something that was orchestrating how they felt. But they didn't get it from any original source or any cultural source that we knew about. Maybe that's what happened. You know, this is something that what happened in, I don't know, in their medieval days. We don't know. You understand? We were still trying to find out about us. And still are trying to find out about us. You understand? So if it was a paganistic rituals and sounds that they had, and they now used it by using guitars and, you know, modern instruments to reach, I don't know. It is possible, right? Medieval, blah, blah, you know what I mean? But it was their thing. Strangely, a number of African Caribbean were in some of these groups because they didn't just come out as a one person something. There were groups. There were a lot of people. Yeah, there was a lot of people all over the country, all over Europe, doing this doing this punk rock thing. And some of them that could play instruments, really play, they fuse ska and blue beat. Some of them, in their thing. Where am I going? I'm talking about integration. So, one of our DJs from Sound System, him drop a thing called Cockney Translation. Because we had the comedians that was doing that. I mean, these were white guys, and there were, I think, two black men, two African men in the thing. I think there was two, but there was some of us in there, and them speak Bramish, people from Birmingham and Liverpool, right? The Scousers or something, and these kind of dialects from up that side of England. But it was funny. You know what I mean? Because the way them sound, you look at them, you know I say are we. So we laugh. Even though sometimes, most of the time, we don't understand what the hell they're saying. What they're meaning. Right? Because hearing what they say, what is the meaning? What's the implication? And this kind of thing. So I'm going back there, and I don't have figures, the stats to say about criminality. But then you can wind forward, and we come to the 80s, and now we had this thing where the government, the Metropolitan, I call it yardie crime. Right? So this was reflecting on us. But before that, right, we were just being beaten up by police. And before that, we had the National Front, we had the Websters, and all these things. Hence why we have a thing up here called Carnival, because that was a pacifier to heal us. And we haven't done ourselves justice up to now to make the general population of our people know that that's what that is, a pacifier. That's what it is. And we yield Carnival like it's something so us, and it isn't. One of us got killed, murdered, a young man. And our men, our fathers, weren't tolerating it, but were seeking revenge at the same time, because they couldn't bring him back. But the blood run very, very hot, and the muscles immediately started to work. Yes, all this long talk wasn't running. And they weren't about accepting the placebos. So they went to the Caribbean with the ambassadors from the Caribbean that meant to be looking after us, and they still isn't looking after us, but they went to the Caribbean looking for ideas from ministers and others down there. So some people here that wasn't on our side, but wanted to be seen with the government wearing shirt and tie and leather shoes and trilby hat, wanted to be seen and acknowledged. So they came up with a method or strategy. And they went to Trinidad and Tobago and looked at the steel band, the calypso, etc., etc. And then they were meant to bring a front, not just a steel band. So they chose the lady, a sister, Claudette Jones, and others, and brought them to England with the whole intention to inject a placebo into to our fathers, our men, mouths, so that their muscles can become relaxed. And the rage that they had inside of them, seeking revenge, because up to today, nobody has been charged. Investigation fruitless for the murder of the young man. But many newspapers printed us as villains when we were on the receiving end of vigilante and harsh, brutal behavior by themselves. Grassroots, who had a newspaper at the time, have some horrific photographs of our sisters who were nurses that were facially disfigured by men. By men. So this carnival came to England. This setup came to England and pacified us up to today. A lot of people around Notting Hill Gate and Shepherd's Bush were in prison, were arrested for all kinds of things, causing a fray with the intent and all these type of language. And then you go into a place like Pentonville Prison, and you see a lot of us there because people have been walking about trying to find accommodation because some people and some landlords, Italian, Greeks, and Turkish, and so forth, many of them decided to terminate our stay in their one-room apartment, one room. And sometimes people were accommodated on the landings, middle floor landing, ground floor landing. So it was desperate time for a lot of people. Police came up with things that they're looking to rob places and all kind of things. And people finish up in jail. Pentonville and Warren Road Scrubs. Now, we don't know no one here. Only our ambassadors when we got off the plane. Don't let everybody keep telling you about Windrush, like somehow the general population of Caribbean people in England come here through Windrush. It's a fallacy. It's not true. The Windrush ship did bring some people, but them come here after the immigration rush. And I call it a rush because the government of England came across the Caribbean and selected peoples from the islands to help them rebuild their infrastructure and set up their systems again. They picked the best of the peoples in the Caribbean to come to England. Damn. Listen, you know how many years I'm saying that this fabricated story that's dividing people is being projected, and our people has been going along with it, and they haven't allowed or interviewed the elders who came here through immigration. They keep talking to people who come across on the Windrush and talking sound system and rare, and shubeen and more shubeen. And it's far from the reality of what caused us the deprivation that we're in today. Intelligent people were bought and sieved out of the Caribbean to help England establish themselves, not dumpsters. Nurses and doctors, administrative people, and were given jobs. They were brought to within a system that was set up by the government, which was leading at the time conservative, to execute work. We didn't just come here like the Windrush people and didn't know where the hell they were going and didn't have no job, no boat or nothing. Come on. And we are sitting down for the last how much years. I discussed that something, and now it's gone into the annuals like it is Windrush why we are here or how we got here. Stop that rubbish. And the people who knows better has refused because for a few dollars more. So how the hell do you expect something to change or some new language to be used when the prisons are full of us? Some of us have committed some horrific goddamn crimes. And some of us ain't done shit. I have to say it like that. When I mean this, what are they doing? Trying to make us sleep underneath a bridge? Trying to sleep in the West End? Trying to go in somebody's restaurant at the back? I try find some food, leftovers from these wealthy Western restaurants, and instead of the people them give them the food, them throw the food in these waste bins, and the people them see what they do and just wait. But these people them call the police, and the police don't come with humanity running through them like civil servants, and not accepting to be a reflection within society. Them see black, them see dark skin. I keep saying this black thing. We gotta get rid of this black thing. You know. See, so Lord, it's imprinted. So what them do? Them arrest the people them and carry them in the prison. Carry them into one of the prison them. And the police holding cell and everything. Again, we don't know nobody. How the hell we know somebody when we don't come from here? So we was rudely treated, ill-treated. Because we don't know nobody. How you going to get representation? And the goddamn people that call themselves ambassadors and everything, that know where we are, know about us, have all our details and everything, don't represent us up to today. But when independence from whatever island it is come up, them is the people that come in the same goddamn communities and make people them to know that they're there and they're going to be willing to attend whatever party and everything that you're going to have. God, that's how they speak as well. And them go around with a T-shirt with the flag exhibiting the fact that they are a representative. And you know what I mean? They're this bright, hopeful person. But they haven't helped us in education. They haven't helped us in employment. And they haven't helped us in welfare. What have they done? Okay, let me get back to that now. Here what happened. Some people who know them and them know, you understand? A friend of a friend of a friend within a friend. A girlfriend of a girlfriend, a boyfriend of a boyfriend. That's the people who got assistance, not the general population. So we sell ourselves very short. And up to today, the ambassadors do not have conferences. They do not have social meetings and everything and find out how we're doing. They do not attack or assist in racial abuse. They do not assist in employment. They do not assist in education. So what are we? The best of us try to do what we do, and the other side use them brain and say, watch it, you know what? I got assimilate, but they don't realize, they don't know they're assimilating. They just go, Cockney, you're right, mate, Johnny, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Tottenham supporter, you know what I mean? I like Arsenal, you know what I mean? And West Ham and rare, and tear, and everything. It's all right, Johnny, you know what I mean? And everything else. And before you know it, that stuff works, but you know what? It can't get rid of it. It becomes, it was second fiddle before. But because now it's working every goddamn day because it's there packing shelves or it's there doing some domestic shit, which is what do you call it? What do you call the thing? Not road sweeper. The thing where the dustbin people them, right, and so forth. Not them a clean the train. Before we were laying the tracks, surveying the tracks and everything. Now we're cleaning the train. God, everything is flipped. It's flipped. We were the conductors of the buses. You understand? Listen, we were the postmen and in the sorting offices, in the depots and everything. And then we also delivered, and the climate and us wasn't green, but we have to help ourselves. Our intention is to help with family back home. We weren't in the British prisons. We weren't committing felonies. We were trying to survive. We were doing the best we can, and we needed assistance. Those who goddamn assimilated, Cockney translation, all that stuff and everything else, it got so far down the road, and next thing you know, they're in the pub. Instead of sending the £4 or the £5 home, they're in the pub. All right, Johnny, how you doing? You know what I mean? And all that stuff. And they're in the pub. In the pub. We never did that stuff. Now we're in the pub. Now we're in the pub. A pleasing who? So everything turned around and flipped on us. And yet still we're waiting for communities to be developed. We're waiting for education to be a part of us. No, we're part of the system. They allowed us to integrate ourselves in the thing, and we haven't learned anything about ourselves. And every time we try to learn something about ourselves as children, we were dismissed from the class, expelled from the school, all of these things. And it's not that we hit teacher, we call teacher and any provocative names. It's that we're trying to learn to know something about this continent called Africa, and why the hell am I called David Smith? Why? And there's another person in name Abdullah, in name Rahman, and in name Jelani and everything, right? And he looked like me. And the next one that named this Abdullah thing and all that, he's brown, he's Asian. Yang Chung is Chinese. Huh? And then another one is Italian, and the next one that has a long goddamn name before you get to him second name and him surname is Greek and is Turkish and he's Cypriot. Paniotis and this and that and the other. Now we are telling parents something wrong. These people have all these. Where did these names that we got come from? So our generation coming to realization right here. We weren't rebelling, we were questioning. And then we were told to shut up, to stop talking, behave yourself. And that stuff we heard at school. Now we're hearing it in our home. Our parents are IQing that. So now we become dismissive. Because we are saying, hold on a minute. The same thing is told in school. Now the same thing is happening in our homes. So a lot of us young people then become very, very confused and then become what they call us rebellious. Next thing you know, where we are now, this place called, a lot of people call welfare service, social service, all kind of different service. And then these people come and take us from our parents' homes and put us into these thing that them call hostel. And next thing you know, this hostel now give me a lease of running about like a wild ratty dog. So that feel good to me, because when I'm supposed to be inside the house now and go to bed now by 8:30, 9 o'clock, in this other place, me can run about. And whilst Johnny is playing football, kicking the ball up the wall and all that stuff, I'm out there with him. Whilst he's running around Sheila behind her and all that, I'm running with him, but I'm not supposed to do what he's doing. I'm watching, because I'm a nignog. See, learned behavior. And the welfare service, the hostel people, what do you think they're doing? They think they're teaching me social skills. They think they're teaching me the 3 R's. They give me more Cockney translation and all that dotty thing that they do and all these other stuff, and I'm influenced by this. Before you know it, I'm hungry. Where am I going to get food from now? I watch what Johnny's doing. Johnny and Peter. Johnny and Peter go in the shop. One does something and the other one does another thing, and then we leave. But as soon as you go to leave, who's the one that doesn't know what's happening that someone holds? Me, the black one. So now my criminal activity starts when I don't even know what happened. And it just grows on you and grows on you and grows on you. It wears in and it wears in, and now where we are. Where we are. Certain things happen in a certain place, a certain way, they automatically they say, it's us. And that time they didn't have no camera. And now them have camera. It's the same thing. It's us. It's us. Two, them grab up one of us and do a thing. A group of us do a thing. And then they know we name. And next thing they know, they see a group of us playing football or something, sitting in the park, blah, blah, blah. And they call out one of her names or 2 names. The rest of us now thinking, hold on a minute, how the old Bill know your name? Now we got a problem. And that thing escalated. Then we got this informant stuff and all that stuff. And listen, police infiltration, all kind of nonsense. And then tutus, they pick the wrong ones. The wrong ones, which means the ones that have some understanding. They're educated, but they have some understanding at the same time. Now they say, you little bollocks, blah, blah, blah. And tutus, they decide, you know what, gotta waste him. Yeah? So if them can lose me in prison, they lose me in prison. If they can't lose me in prison, them just dump me somewhere. And come up with something, and it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on. So it's not us directly, but it's us who ain't been caring for ourselves, ambassadors. Because remember, we came to a strange land, not knowing nobody. We have, you know how many years it took us to understand what is the rights that we have in relation to housing, to housing? You know how long it took us to understand to when we get someone give us a room, rent us a room or a landing, and we're pay them the money when the week come, and still have to find money to put in the meter to get some hot water, put in the meter to get some gas, and everything at the same time. That there's a thing called a rent card that they should have given us and they didn't. Do you know how long it took us to know, to get to understand these things? And a sympathetic person told one person, and that person tell another person. So down the road, we got to know this off the street. So now we have something authentic to say that I'm a tenant of Camden 64. And then, how long it took us to understand is a thing called race relation. You know how long it took us to understand that this race relation is in the constituency where we are at the time, whether it's Shepherd's Bush, whether it's Brixton, and there's a thing called a town hall. Yo, you are behaving like we came, that we were here, and we are negligent. No, we weren't here. We were bought here. And we never knew nothing about here. And nobody never tell us nothing. We never had no document saying that this is welfare, this is that. No, we didn't. So stop these lies and stop these insinuations. Go and blame the ambassadors. Go to the goddamn ambassadors' offices, whatever country, whatever island it is, and ask them what the hell did they do in 1950s and all of that in England for the people, and what are they doing now? And you don't want to hear a damn thing about independence. Stop that. Because then they're going to fog you off about these goddamn so-called independence celebration that you just all jank yourself off with. And then they're going to tell you about Windrush and this another celebration. What's that? Look how quick them name a place, a little spot in Brixton. How much money have they given any community to establish some kind of independent school? No, these little trinkets. And say, yo, you know what? Every year you can bring your sound systems out there and you can go and gyrate and shout out Marcus Garvey, where. Not that there's something wrong with Marcus Garvey, but what I'm trying to say is that they tickle our fancies with certain little things that they know that we're holding fast to. That's why in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said he didn't create us just for plain amusement. And that's what we've been doing forever. Off the plantation to play. Play. Now we've taken our women clothes off. We came here and found these people disrespectful. What kind of people that walk about with their panties on only in the summer goddamn time and their breasts hanging out in the summertime? And then them have another thing them called miniskirt, and them can't bend down. Them can't twist. All that them have that is private is exposed. And they have all these charges with rape and all kind of something. Now, because the media and everything is huge, you hear about rapes and you hear about pedophilias and all kind of stuff. It's the society that we came here and see. They didn't go to church like that. They walked the street like that. But not church. No. They were highly dignified and well represented going to church. England. All across the board. Women. They work very hard, the suffragees, for women's rights. The suffragettes, not the suffragees, the suffragettes. For women's, I had to do that in history. That was one part of the history journey. I didn't have to do that. It was, it was imposed on us. All right? That's why it saddens me and a lot of other people about these pilgrims that finish up in the place called America and the disgusting things that they did there, that they're now legislating for these other people that them and their brothers and sisters and aunties and cousins put in Palestine, and now they're letting them do what they did. You know what I mean? Because, and they were persecuted here in their own country. But them land over there, sir, and they see people that didn't look like them, and they just wanted to rid themselves of seeing them and confiscating their possessions and the land that they've already, not already, where they live. You know, they had their crops, they had their tents, whatever it is. And these people saw that some of these areas were fantastically fertile, the stream is there, rivers running through, blah, blah. And them just said, nah, move them out. If they don't move, kill them. I'm saying all of that because it's disgusting, the fact that all of these wicked goddamn things is happening, and some of us is looking to think that it's us. It's not us. We've assimilated into that nonsense. I started this program, not this one, when I'm working for what Matt thing name again? World Jam Global. And I'm asking who have influenced us. And we need to understand this so that we can prohibit that form of influence to reach our children. We're responsible. We've come of age. We're educated now. We went through the whole system. And we just realized that we do not have facilities and we don't have no schools. The Muslim community, the Asian community, Bengalis and Pakistanis and Indians and Indian, them have institutions. The people are not stupid. Institutions, not just shop. So they retain their culture and their dignity and their morality. Obviously, their language. At one stage, we were using facilities for dance. Now we can't use no facility for dance because everybody that have those type of facilities shut us out. So no matter how much money we turn up with, there's no black music there. Okay, so that was one door closed. But we still didn't put monies together and buy any place or rent any place for education. Then we found out something about theological education. And we went and signed up to become church ministers. And we've gone far with extremes. And then we're in the schools, the same place that we need to be true to in our children and ourselves. We're in there teaching about Jesus. Whoever that is. We know Christ. We know Isa alayhi salam. We don't know this word. And the attributes to this word is rather confusing also. So don't think I'm blaspheming the people and I'm running with hatred. No. Got to be sensible. Listen and read. So we haven't moved. And those of us who came like me with Brother Sam and all these different community leaders or rightful guided people of that day, the facilities that they had, the race relation, the local council and everything, took those premises back. But some of those same people got a lot of money year after year and learned how to ring fence unspent money. So if they were getting 70,000 a year, some year they didn't spend no more than 20, so they might have 50 left. They learned by different councillors that were socialist people within the local community. They learned some tactics. And the word was ring fencing. So they ring fenced the £50,000, but they still receive £70,000 for the next year, next financial year. So they finished up with £120,000. Now, all of these monies, we still didn't purchase the building that we were using at the time. So up and down London, every centre that was previously being occupied and used by us were swiftly taken back by the local authorities. So no matter how good Simba was, no matter how good all these different projects were, and how much reports they were giving, the management stunk. And the authorities took them back. Were we not clever? Were we not sensible? Were the people that was dealing with our economics stupid? Something was wrong. No ownership. Then here comes our brothers from the continent, come straight into England and open up church every place. There's more African churches or African-run churches in London than there are schools. And in some areas, there's at least 3 every goddamn Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're up. I don't mean that. I shouldn't say goddamn. Apologies for that one. There are 3 in the proximity of a square with a triangular intersected square, which means that they're no more than 75 yards apart. And many of them are the same, come from the same country in Africa. Whether it's a Ghanaian church or whether it's a set of Ghanaians or a set of Nigerians. And I'm always like, why don't you just have one church? And they just look at me. I do this every week. Because when I finish my basketball program, and me and my son I wait for bus or whatever, we just see them, I rush, got this on this. And I'm saying, sometimes we're and I'm saying, yo, what happened? Are you going to the church? He said, yeah. I said, why don't you all, where you from? He said, Ghana. And he said, he's in Ashanti, this and that. And I said, my name is Akwesi and blah, blah. He said, do you know? And I'm saying, yeah, I'm Monday. You know what I mean? I'm a Sunday born and rare. And he go, oh, you know? And I said, yeah, I'm a fan of, you know, I'm a staunch supporter of Nkrumah and Rollins and, you know what I mean? And we start going down the road, right, when I'm at university, the uncle Nigerians, the uncle got, and it blah, blah, blah. And then I said, listen, why don't you all just get together, sit down around a table, right, and just say, listen, they will just open up one church, one building. One building. We'll have 3, 4. You are the same people. And he goes, no, it won't work. And sometimes that brother and him family, they just duck me. They won't get off at the stop. If they see me, I get off at that stop. They'll get off at the other stop. Or they get off the stop before the stop. And me, I say, look upon this. So I said to my son, listen, we are going to wait for them. And then as soon as them get there and walking down, me intercept. I said, why did you do that? Do what? I said, come on, you know what you did. You got off the bus early, so you didn't have to have this exchange that you're still going to get from. I said, you know the worst thing that I'll do? I'll come in your church, the church, because it's the Church of England building. I said, I'll come in there and I'll open up my mouth. And you can't do nothing about it. And he said, would you do that? I said, yes, dare me. And it's only true principle that I haven't done it yet. And it's nearly 3 Wow, I don't know what I'm doing, man. It's nearly 3 years. America, if I jump across there now, America full, the prisons are full of black people. black people, full of African Americans. Louisiana, all these places. Some people that keep talking about the prisons that have prisoners of conscience and activists and all. Listen, that's just that. It happens. It is real, but it's just a talking point. What about all the other prisoners? Don't they count? What these ones that were shouting out about freedom and everything? They're the only ones that's valuable. See, that's another thing with this marginalization and cryptic so-called understanding of everything, and then Johnny come lately's come around, and these people are the main factions. No, all people. God damn it. All of us. What are you going to do? Give them a 2025 registration, license plate, and now they're legit. And the rest of the people is not valuable. Is that what you're saying? Joking. You have to come up with, we need solution. We don't need broadcasting the damage that's already done. We need solutions and then broadcast the damage and how the damage, what we think, how those damages were perpetrated and interacted and so forth, and how we can alleviate ourselves from that. Some people would turn around and say, nah, you got it wrong, rare. But you know what? Just put it out there. Just put it out there. Simple. Right? You understand? Some dogs would bark and some no bark. Right? And it's good a dog barking because he's a pessimist, and then you can hear what he's pessimist or she's pessimist about. And maybe it's something so important that we can tighten ourselves up on that. They may disapprove of me saying ambassadors because them and their ambassador had a relationship. Or them and them ambassadors are a friend. Or they can go, they get support from the ambassadors. And I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that. But generally, there is something wrong with it. Because he might give you, because you and him must have some relationship, or one a friend from father and uncle or auntie or something. That's not good. We're dealing with administration and we're dealing with politics. And the fundamentals is that they're here to look after us, whatever island we're from. Right? When Theresa May and them say them lose all of these papers, which papers? The ambassador them have the paper them too. So them the Home Office lost them, and our ambassador's office them lost them too. Is that why them can just deport people wholesale as they've been doing? And then Cameron go to Jamaica and different islands and say, listen, we don't need to build more prisons because we don't want so much of people in a place. We don't want to be spending money upon them. I mean, come on. We've been insulted, abused, ill-treated, and everything, and we just grin and bear it, and then all of a sudden Commonwealth Games come, and them come with some symbolic, nasty thing, and we don't say nothing, our preachers don't say nothing, and we grin and bear. Huh? Now we put reparation in the Commonwealth first general meeting with King Charles, and the Prime Minister come and insult everybody. That we are not apologizing for nothing and we're not acknowledging this. Huh? So everybody should have get up and go home. But before I go home, go make a huddle. Don't have to have no peace pipe. And say, listen, our road leads to Accra, Ethiopia, such and such time, the African Union meeting, and blank. And dismiss this backside. Because Elizabeth from Victoria and everything, she gone, and she hand over the reins to her son. We should make that be buried the same time. And now we get insulted. Nobody don't talk about our prisoners. No one don't talk about the refugees that's being killed and deliberately sunk by the boats them moving around them and everything, and then the current start and the thing tipple over, and the people them struggling for survival, and the people them just stand up, they sit down upon them or stand up in them boat and watch them and laugh and see them struggle and drown, and then have the audacity to count how much of them dead. All these things have been happening. And we are talking about athletics. Sit there. Listen, man. We're ill. So let me just go back to where me there. Right? 'Cause yo. Well, you know why I work? Come here.
Yeah. Cheer up, my people.
Now, good evening. This is Things and Times. We're here with you now. We're going civil. Okay. Off my chest. Let that one there get a box and make it digest easy. Come back here now. Give thanks. Greetings, each and every one.
Yeah. Cheer up, my people. Cheer up.
Yo, in the time of the time, I'm going to have a reasoning session, kitchen and everything, yeah? St. John's Way, Islington, right? I and I self, with some selective brethren and sisters, we're going to be reasoning, huh? And I'm going to have the kitchen, me I run that. And me I preview myself, me I run that. And my brethren and sisters, then we're going to sit down and reason to the public about us, our journey, and what I perceive to want to leave them when me gone beyond ground. Because right now me above ground, and many of us is above ground, but we don't know how long we're going to be above ground. You see? And that's one thing that's important. We behave like say, we make ourselves and we know when we are going to go away and everything. That crap not work. That not work. And since we are Muslims, we have to exemplify the best of ourselves and stop playing hide and seek with our people because they have some objection to us as Sunni Muslim. They want us to be Nation of Islam Muslim. No, we not worship no man. We're not fire burners. You understand? No, we not worship no man at all. You understand? And the only respect me have is the man them, Elijah Muhammad, him try a thing, and when he was in his heyday, they had institution, and they still have institution, but they had banking and everything else and so forth, and so on and so on, all the way down the road. People should investigate that and realize that that was the strength. What changed that strength and everything is something else. But the theology that they have is now unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. There's no way that I can say to Rastafari, my brethren them, and grandfather and everything, that me now celebrate no worship of Selassie and all them something there, and then come cross now the other side because them say that they're the Nation of Islam and everything, and then call a man God, and then take another man and say that he is the messenger of God. No. You have plagiarized certain parts of the kalima to suit yourselves for people who didn't know nothing about anything. And those who knew something, because they could read, didn't say anything because it was good to have something. You understand? It was better to have something than have nothing. We have to understand these things, you know. It's better to have something than have nothing. And some Rasta, we weren't in the Bible, but some Rasta come now and use the Bible to validate themselves. And when we ask them, how you get there? What caused you to be there? And then they want to say that Selassie the first, tell them, say, him is a Christian. And this word Christian was not in Africa. These words and everything is a European phenomenon. So how the hell you can tell me and others that word was fully authenticated in the continent Africa and was born there when it wasn't? And because somebody get from BBC and everything, and him look like we, and I'm going across there, and him see a book that look to him now look like the books that them have here in Oxford and Cambridge and different places, and the British library and everything. And he said, that's a Bible. People them not call the thing Bible. How the hell can them call the thing Bible when they weren't associated with the European people with their thing and the Greeks? And the thing that needs to be understood, Ethiopia was one of the places that were not captured by the imperialists and the colonialists and all these things. I mean, come on, man. What more education do you want? It wasn't infiltrated. When the Italians them coming there is when them started the guy Mussolini triumphing and him coming the back door, which is Eritrea and so forth, and then reach as far as is in the middle of Eritrea, a place called Asmara, and in Asmara, then build some churches, some buildings that you call cathedrals. You have to go to the place and see for yourself and stop running up on a mouth about nothing, about something, but it means nothing. You're impressing people to say that these things are authentic. It's not true. The thing is, when people say that the Italians weren't there, how did they get to build these cathedrals so quick? I mean, they're not shacks, you know. They're proper buildings. They're still there. They're still there. And some of the scriptures them have is in Italian, Geese, and English. Now go there for yourself and stop this nonsense. You all have travel, man. And even the ones them that's in Shasha Somali, they're singing another. I don't know where you get these hymn songs from. Yo, come here. Let's get back to civilization. Yo, my ear's strong enough. Yo, Marcia, Aisha, come close to me, man. Relax my soul. My spirit gone out of hand. Gee whiz.
Yeah. Whoa. Cheer up, my people. Cheer up. It could be worse. Cheer up, my sisters. Don't give it up. It could be worse. Hang on, my brothers. Even though life is tough, it could be worse. Much worse than it is. Just look around you and watch what you say and watch what you do. Think positive and you must get through. Two roads before you. Which one will be your choice? The straight and narrow, the other one. Think twice, you've got to be wise. Life is no easy street. Sometimes we all got to feel the heat, but where there's a will, there is a way. So we gotta hang on in there. It could be worse. Cheer up, my sisters. Don't give up. It could be worse. Hang on, my brothers. Even though life is tough, it could be worse. Much worse than it is. Just look around you. Hey, watch what you say and watch what you do. Think positive and you must go through. There's others worse than you who might lose their lives. Be careful of the things you do, cause only the strong survive. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Nothing good comes easy. I pray to the Almighty, cause life is a mystery. He'll protect you continually. It could be worse, but cheer up, my sisters. Don't give it up.
See, it could be worse. But which worse now? Listen, we're being abused. So the only worst that we have seen and recognized the apartheid system there in South Africa. Now we have witnessed a genocide, apartheid, ethnic cleansing there Palestine. What more worse can there be? You understand? And we the African, the children of the slave. So for us, life not worth living. Stop it. Yo, Richie Stevens, come here. Sweet up Marcia. Come.
Sweet dreams, she was holding me tight.
Ah, Marcy. I'm in love with bad. Come here, baby, come here.
Sweet dreams, she was holding me tight.
Yo, one of the wickedest vocalists, Mr. Richie Stevens. Come here, son.
Sweet dreams, she was holding me tight. Excuse me, miss, may I give you a little compliment? Out of all the ladies around, you took away the night. Meeting you here right now is no coincidence. Some things are real and sure as the sunlight.
Yo, Marcia, control the emotion. Don't make your love come run down. Easy. You hear, you hear them lyrics? You hear the profoundness of the English? You hear, yo, listen, man. We scarcely finished school, Could you imagine if we had our own schools and then we had college, and now we look for universities after 70 plus years, like them same people there of Palestine? Come on, man. The people them disrespect, we make millions and they're still making millions. Individuals at England make millions and across Europe and France and Portugal. And by the time you finish the year, them talk about billions in for them own currency. And look at we. Look at we. We should be ashamed. And just because 1 and 2 we get a job, we become dismissive, and then we look on the other way and everything. No, we can't be doing that. We should be pulling the cloak of all of the people that's supposed to be diplomats and rare and here. Because we know how to speak and we know how to position ourselves. And yo, we are a problem too, Come here. Easy Aisha, no see you saying every year for a long time. Come here. Listen, babies, listen.
Just because I knock on your yard and beg, never eat no crumbs from your table, no.
Tell him again.
Not sing any kind of songs you want me to sing.
Explain it to them.
I go say yes when yes means no.
Yo, pedophile.
If I fail in your society,
rapist. Hey!
there's a place somewhere for me.
Watch it, Aisha, watch it.
And God forbid if you don't like me, no.
the owner of the yard. So now we're going to go to this brethren here. You know what I mean? Mr. Crucial Silk. So before we go to the silky one, we're going to rebel with the silk. Come here.
In our hearts always, that's where it will stay for days and days and extra days.
Listen.
We've lost the great son of the universe, which nothing nor no one can replace. A lot of pain, a lot of strain, but we not complain, cause we don't want to fly in at your face. First thing we start to cry and water roll from our eye, we start to ask the reason why. But in the twinkling of an eye, things was rectified. Come anymore, we'll have to suffer and die.
See, you think I joke, the station I joke? Star, it's how me feel sometime, you know. Come again, mister. The silky one. Come here.
I often wonder, yes, I wonder, what's the difference between the wise and the fool?
See, other people that want me to be dumb and fool. You understand? So hear the difference, you know. Come here. Teach.
I often wonder, yes, I wonder, often wonder, what's the difference between the wise and the fool? When the wise live and dies, likewise the fool. What can I tell you? Don't you know this is true? A man is just a man.
You see, everything that me just say encapsulated in that one verse. You understand? So if you don't understand what me say, understand the lyrics me bring to the music. Silky one continually, ain't no folly.
Yeah!
Hold up, man, we are deal with. Come here.
Yeah! Conquering lion, my sound, our sound, the people's sound. Sound ruler. Yeah? Unity. You're growing. Pants. Rastafari lives and rules. The reign of all living things. And so we pray today. Our Father who art in Zion, hear our voices, O Jah, today in our prayer, and accept our thanksgiving. Father, we thank thee for all that you have done, and for what you're doing now. O Jah, we glorify thy name, O Father, strength and redeemer. Jah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first. Earth create God, lightning and thunder and brimstone and fire God. Jah the Almighty I lives, never die. Oh no, no, no. Born free as the wind blows.
Sin, tell him again, son. Tell him again. Come here.
Hear me when I call. Oh, Jah, hear me when I call. Hear me when I call. In thee, O Lord, God, Jah the Almighty, and it's the last hope of the strength and redeemer, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline thine ear unto me and save me. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my God, Jah Rastafari, Selassie, Father, strength and redeemer, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel men. For thou art my hope, O Lord God, Jah the Almighty, and Selassie, Father, strength and redeemer. Thou art my trust from my youth. Who is like unto thee, Lord, Haile Selassie? Who is like unto
How what you call the sound system cut. Come here.
Baby, I won't lie. No, no, no. I just can't deny. Good, 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 good. You're looking real good. Good, 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 good. You're looking the way a woman should. Good, 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 good. You're looking real good. Good, 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 good. You're looking the way a woman should. Once you got me staring, that indicates your body is rolling. Can hardly control my feelings. I'm so anxious to hold you, my whole body's trembling. Good, 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 good. You're looking real good. Good, 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 good. You're looking the way a woman should. Good, 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 good. You're looking real good. Good, good, real good. You're looking the way a woman should. This morning when I saw you taking a walk, for a minute or two I couldn't talk. For a brief moment I was down and felt so ashamed when you asked me, but yes, got my tongue, baby, yeah. Good, 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 good. You're looking real good. Good, 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 good. You're looking the way a woman should. Good, good, real good. You're looking real good. Good, 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 good. You're looking the way a woman should. Is this a blessing or a curse? Each day my feelings for you gets worse. You get on top of my nerve, or you keeping the love I deserve and reserve. Good, 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 good. You're looking real good. Good, 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 good. You're looking the way a woman should.
Said to Aisha, think me not see you. Come here.
Boop, 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 boop. When the lion roars, walk jungle trembles. I know jungle trembles. Yeah. Everyone is gonna love this. You'll never forget this. The lion eye, giving you niceness, and I guarantee you happiness. Yeah. Everyone is gonna love this. Choo-choo. You'll never forget this. The lion eye, giving you niceness, and I guarantee you happiness. Sharon, oh, she just loved this song so wild. Trevor shouting his neighbors, hey friends.
Yeah, you see how this is in the 90s, you know. So you see what now? We divorce ourselves and the youth them come with garage, this, that, and all kind of something there. And yo, they don't know nothing about Nagani shit. They don't know nothing about English grammar, English literature, and they're living here. And they went to school. You understand? So them gone off some of the place, which means the assimilation. And I behave just like they're the people them. And they indulge with the other people them. And them get a little pittance here, there, and everywhere. And one of the people them that take our people them into the hip hop and everything and made millions and everything have also been deemed to have been a villain and assaulted us in the same process. Our girls. You understand? Now the person's in Nigeria. You understand? And we're not going to hear nothing about no court case, no trial, no nothing. You see? And what we do all of them something for? A few pounds more that we don't have. Come here, Marcia. Yeah, Aisha, behave.
Love Rastafari. Oh yes, there now. Love Rastafari. If we do wrong, they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing new?
See? Nothing new. You understand? We've been there. So what happened? You're supposed to ignore things and say it's all right. And then when we try to talk to our children, he wouldn't tell us a long talk. You understand? A long talk. Oh, gosh, man.
As a soldier, you have to always protect the border.
On the battlefield we go.
Guarded silk and leather, man.
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching on to war.
When I look back at all,
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching on to war. Yeah.
when I
Right? Them people that make the crusade. Right? Nobody never come across Europe and try conquer them, you know. When we Muslims and Africans came into Europe, into Spain, we liberated them from the dark ages and bring them into light, which is called the Renaissance period. And we set up, teach them about institution, teach them about cleanliness and hygiene and water purification, water irrigation systems and everything. You understand? Baths and everything that they attribute to the Greeks and everything, right? And not they did it, you know. It's other European people that attribute these things to the Greeks and all these people. You understand? And not that the Greeks them never had something over there, but they wasn't the one to develop the thing in a Spain and all the other surrounding areas, countries. You understand? And the Africans were having regular baths there and steaming and all these things. These are the people, hey, yo, them touch water upon them body maybe twice a year. Nasty, filthy set of people. You understand? Read about the problems they had with the plagues and all kind of other things and how people had so much other illnesses and them die with all kind of chronic. Listen, man, stop it. Stop it. Seriously. First, come here.
Spirits of contention is of the devil. Whoa, well. Hey, Erica, what's wrong with you and Pat? Remember you were best friends.
And our great warrior Saladin, you understand? Liberated Palestine, Al-Quds, Jerusalem, from these wicked, terrible people that set up themselves and have all kind of round table and all kind of rituals and everything, because they wanted to impose them paganistic values on everybody. And them get to understand that Islam is prominent and they want to broke it anywhere them can. So them assault Jerusalem as the entry to do that. But our young warrior, as Saladin, was there. What did he do with humility? When Richard is sick, Saladin sneak into their camp and give him medication. Give him medication. Never put the thing there, clean him wounds and everything, and leave the medication and everything for him and take one of him shows and show him, say, this is how you must administer the dressing and to keep the wound clean and so forth and so forth. And just say, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, and disappear. Nothing tin, you just left the camp. But when them catch Saladin now, what them do? Them hang him. Right? So now we're hungry. Come here. Yo, here in England, all them learn to be hygiene and cook and everything. You understand? And use the same stove that them had and so forth. Are we, we come here and we put not potato, we clean meat, steam meat, seasoned meat, slaughter chicken, clean chicken, skin chicken, seasoned chicken, cooked chicken, baked chicken, boiled chicken. Yo! People use paper. I will save money and buy plate, knives, spoon and fork. What you talk about? You can't, seriously, this is simulation something. I'm not supposed to address this thing. Stop it.
Yesterday you walked away with no thought of today, thinking you could go along, not remembering where you're from.
See, that's what they want. They don't want us to remember where we've come from, and then we just be, what's up, mate? You all right? Give me a Charlie, mate. Stop that crap. Stop it.
Heartbreaker, Lord of mercy, she's a breaker.
Yo, Aisha, why you laugh about like that? Okay. It was meant to be funny, Aisha. It was meant to be funny. Yeah.
Heartbreaker, Lord of mercy, she's a breaker.
Yo, Jenny.
Everything about a B and a R and a O and a K and a E and a N, H-E-A-R-T. B and a R and a O and a K and a E and a N, H-E-A-R-T. See, where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? Back to the open arms of a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, won't they always love you? I look in your eyes and I know that you still care for me. Listen, I don't want my heart to be broken, and that's why
Mommy! Yes.
Heartbreaker.
Oh, sorry, Mommy, sorry. Come here.
Let John be praised and wicked men scatter. Listen to Mojo and Archangel. Oh yes. Ask them.
Wrong, they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing new? Well, won't they do what they want? Let me do my thing. You should be thankful. They're like,
At that, be thankful for what we do. You understand? And we don't need to be apologetic to nobody. Hold what we have. We come a long, long way with nothing in a foreign dispensation. See? And if not for the Almighty, we couldn't have survived. Don't make no one fool you, know. I tell you.
baby, I wouldn't lie. No, no, no. I just can't deny. You're looking real good. You're looking the way you want to say. You're looking real good. You're looking.
Settle Aisha. So here what now? Them things that Africa they don't want with having with mine. You know what I mean? Some of us supposed to be dismissive. And now we ask about Union Jack, 3 Lions and all that. What kind of hypocritical nonsense is that? Come here.
Mama Africa, Mama Africa, am I coming home? Am I coming home? Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. Hello, Mama Africa,
I tell you, man, liberate yourself. Come here again. Come.
Be still, all ye enemies of Jah, and know that the Lord God Jah the Almighty shall wound the head of his enemies. Jah, Rastafari, I listen to the first. Oh, let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him be flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before God. Yeah, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God. Sing praises to his name. Extol him that rideth on the heavens. By his
See, that drive fear into them soul, you know. Me I tell you, man. Come here.
There'll be no mercy for the merciless. I know. Mercy for the merciless. They're taking advantage of the underprivileged. Too long living in bondage.
See, and I show that, man. You can't escape me. I don't know about us, but me, I'm telling you, me write script.
exalt his name. You've got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Remember when the food was Russian, not knowing where the first meal was coming from.
Yo, Inspector Willie, may God have mercy upon your soul, man. May I tell you?
Exalt his name. You've got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Remember when the food was Russian, not knowing where the first meal was coming from. People treated you as if you had no sense. The words of the Father were your defense. And now you're living in your mansion. You forget the past, Mr. Big Man. But you should rejoice in his name. Your life has changed. Rejoice in his name.
See, that's why me I tell you, the why we forgot things, you know. I mean, yo, cha.
You know, baby, I love you very, very much. And I just want you to know that there's nothing to keep us apart.
Never.
No.
Come here, Marcia.
Nothing can divide us. Nothing separate us. Nothing can divide us. No one can stop me from loving you. Oh, no.
Yes, Aisha, may I tell you, nothing but stop.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Mama, mama. My sweet mama. My daddy was a good old man, but he died since I was one. So you see, it was my mother alone with the responsibility in her hand. She struggled hard to feed and send us to school. She didn't want us to grow like fools. And now I've got to give thanks for the good things she has done. No, mama, I love you true, and I know you love me too. Oh, mama, mama won't make you blue. I wish that every mother was as sweet as you are. I know you're my shine.
Yes, mommy, may I tell you, I disturbed myself, and I shouldn't have done that. But the emotions, you know, I mean, we can't help that. So, yeah, Ross Shiloh, come here. Yeah, you think see me gone? Me still there, man. Stop it. Rashino, coming, man. Settlation, Marcia.
Can't keep you to myself. Share you with another.
Could never do that.
It's growing. And it's showing.
Think of reggae music, you know.
It's growing. And it's showing.
Now don't forget this station. We hit the place called Caxton Hall, St. John's Way, place called Islington. Reasoning session. And I bring the kitchen. Scene. All are welcome. I tell you, come with an open heart, open mind, and our ladies must be dressed modestly with the intention of being a woman. David.
You're gonna need that love as the silent rivers rushes through the ocean doors. When you find that love to your heart, keep it close. Take pride and place. You're a part of the human race. Don't feel unwanted. As a star, you've got your space. Oh, we hold on to your love. Hold on when love comes away. Hold on, don't let it get away. You're gonna need that love someday. Oh, I love to hear love say, now that I'm here with you today, oh well, treat me the way you should.
Shoot. Come here, judge them now, come.
You're passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and I know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel fine? Despising someone you never seen before this time. Never underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. Passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and I know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. Ask me who I am and you will understand. I'm the musical teacher, shaping the future.
May I tell you, man, bring the future to you. You know, Rush Shiloh, come here.
Let Jah be praised while I pray for my blessed Christ. Oh, oh. Listen, the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Trouble and you were empty. Fill us up with your mercy. The belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Trouble and you were empty. Fill us up with your mercy.
Acho, Rush Shiloh, come on.
You're gonna need that love as the silent rivers rushes through the ocean door. When you find that love to your heart, keep it close. Take pride and place. You're a part of the human race. Don't feel unwanted. As a star, you've got your space. Ooh-wee.
Yo, I just come across something. You know, when we have the hurricanes and everything, and the islands them is actually British. The people them we go to the International Monetary Fund to get up money to do certain things for them because it's they're a tourist island and them just come down there, relax themselves and abuse people and all kind of something. Okay? So now the hurricanes them comes, some of the time and there's some, devastation, property, people's lives and everything. And we still have to go to them same people and increase the loan, apply for a separate loan to see to the repairs. Most of the time it's the draining system, it's people roofs, and it is the electronics and everything, the wiring, because it's above ground. And they insist that what they're going to offer, what little they will offer, is a loan. And many times we're told they don't have no money. But they just always have money to kill people. They always have money to create wars. They always have money to send ships and airplanes and bombs and everything. And now look what happened. The world changed again. The families come together with a group called Zionists and said to the world that these people have a right to defend themselves. Meaning that however they decide to defend them, represent themselves, them can. And that's what they're doing. They're murdering people. They're going in another person's country and they turn around and say, watch out, we don't acknowledge this place and these people as human beings, and we don't acknowledge this area as a country. And the people them sit down in the United Nations, America and England and France and the top 5, except China and Russia, and the people them make that legal by using the same word, They have a right to defend themselves. So now, how can you tell our children that they don't have a right to defend themselves when they say that they've been disrespected on the road? I mean, I'm not supporting it, but that's the same garbage language that you use, and they're following you because they're influenced by you and your subjects and their dirty attitude. Now look at America. How much of these people have fallen for filth? How much of these people has been going around putting money in girls, this and that and other and so forth, and ain't building no school, ain't donating nothing. Them just have millions of, and so forth. And they've been reigning for like 10, 15 years and so, and 20 or more. And now you're ready to just say, yo, you know what? We have to dispose of these people. And then all the nastiness and everything that you don't know about long time is now being portrayed out there. And obviously going to court is going to take forever. And then because you know so them have money, so every day at court is going to be like 20,000 US dollars. And then the solicitors and all these other people. You understand? So if they don't have some serious cash in her, everything gone. And everything will go, and them still going to go to jail. They're already in jail, you understand? And others are going to follow. But when the music change, it's your people that make them change it. Take the girls them clothes off, talk about guns and sex and this and that, and the brothers them accommodated you. I can say at that stage they didn't listen to the Nation of Islam. They didn't listen. They went and got themselves involved in filth. And that filth has influenced hundreds of thousands of us, not of the others. Yeah, joke, man. So now we're going to play some bad boy tune them, and we're gone. You know what I mean? God willing, we're gone. Yeah, we call this the bad people in selection.
Yourself, you've got all the money. That's why you won't come tell me you are better than me.
See, at Caxton Hall, you're going to get the sound system. Come here! Now, what we intend to do now, we have a reason like we grandparents them, and like we ogre there on the continent. But we're not just gonna sit there and talk and talk and talk. We're gonna have solutions for particular aspects in our lives, in our areas, them. You understand? And so forth. But one of the main things that we'll be projecting is how we can accumulate financial sums, an economy, develop an economy. You understand? Without a front person that people are turn around and said that person has run off with the money or do something. So my teaching or my inspiration would be all about how to develop trust along with transparency. But also the other components in the reasoning would administer their skills as into how, what kind of solutions we can apply as a people and the practicality of those things without the government without the government them input, and areas where we can have government input because we need property. And then what is binding for us is exchange development. And those exchange development will be with individuals from the education institutions around the Caribbean, but featuring individuals from and countries from the continent of Africa to be the supporting body for us as their subjects. That's it. That's not talking Liberia, that's not talking Senegal, that's talking Africa. You understand? We don't want to go through that Liberian experience. We don't want to go through that Senegal Newtown experience again. We will revisit it, but we don't want to go down that avenue. It was there and it become blunt. It's dull. You see? It exploited us. You understand? Du Bois and everybody realized that. Why they were there. You understand? But they didn't have the expertise on how to, and then the people who were in charge at the time was also in the hands of America. And the other side was in the hands of the French. So we actually helped expose those people as well, unknowingly. We didn't do it intentionally, unknowingly, because they actually rose to us. But that's not what America and them wanted to see. You understand? And Du Bois was very hurt after acknowledging these things. You understand? So since we know of that track record and everything, we will not, we'll take from that experience of his as well as our own vigilance today and be mindful and understand that we need to have ownership of whatever we're doing. Complete ownership. We don't need a partner ownership. No, that's not ownership. Right? We're not gonna go down the NC, we're not gonna go down none of them things. We're gonna try to be close to me anyway, close to Vernon Johns, close to Alma Wally. You understand? And also close to W.D. Du Bois. And then close to Walter Rodney. See? Yes. Close to Kametori. Yes. And many others. From the Caribbean. Morris Bishop. Close to those people in terms of their concepts and their vision. Also reverencing Marcus Garvey. There are two aspects of Marcus Garvey that I will be disseminating. Two. I'm not going to say it on the radio for make all him support fans and these people from Brixton and Peckham for lunch, for take it, to hear me, and then go look at, and then turn around and vilify me. But, because them just been talking for 50 years and done a damn thing. Just showing off, telling people how them know AME, how them know this, how them know him son, and all of these things. And all them son does is run some propaganda about Muslims and Islam. And it done a damn thing about what his father was trying to do. Hasn't done a damn thing. Ain't tried to find the administration of his father and help resurrect the Phoenix. An organization that was responsible for over 4 million people. You tell me so that them deport the man and the whole thing done? Stop that rubbish, man. Them something they can't work again. You understand? And those people need to be dismissed because this talking, using the name and ain't resurrected nothing, and the philosophy and opinions is there. So where's the rest of the administration? Where is and what happened to the officers? What happened to all the other officers? Are you telling me that Marcus Garvey had so much intellectual skills that he run the UNIA by himself? Stop it, man.
Ain't got no love in their hearts for Jah. Ain't got no love in their heart for their brother. They fight against their black brother.
If the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing upon him, was like that, and he wasn't a prophet, then that which he bought and was saying would have just vanquished in thin air. But it never happened. And it will not happen. So any nasty things that we're gonna throw out there and speculations and everything hasn't worked and it will not work. You understand? You're just hurting yourselves because you're interfering with Allah and His Messenger, and you're interfering with your soul. So we will listen to you, and we regret the journey and the allegations and the filth that comes out of your mouths in relation to Al-Islam that you all want to call Arab Islam. That's damning. So people like me says, show me what it is that you have done in 50 years. It's not a competition, just show me. I don't want you to tell me, show me. Proof. And then I said to you, why did he say that we wouldn't know ourselves until our back is against the wall? How long do you want to stand up against the wall? Come here, man. Assault them higher. Come.
Fighting. That can't help you man's situation. Teeth and tongue, it a go tell.
Yeah, man, that one also sung by the man called Human Del. Me, I tell him, man, only truth and right in time will surely tell. Yeah.
To keep on fussing every day, it doesn't make no sense. To keep on.
Years and years keep talking. Garvey, and then produce a damn thing. Can you imagine how much people that I wait for now and them starve and them dead for true starvation? Gee whiz, man. So you're running a cult. I'm a shepherd. Yes. Come here.
Be like a shepherd in this time. Be still and know thyself.
Now, me tell you something now. My 50 sheep, I may lose one. I go look for the one. I'm not going to turn around and say I have 45, 49, louder one. You see? And my responsibility as a shepherd. So I'm going to look for that one there. I take the 49 with me and look for that one there. You see? I saw it go. Have responsibility till the end. Not jab, rubber. No, star. Rubbish. And in a religion cause problem with nobody, you know. A people, they want interpretation of something that wasn't and isn't. They want to make something and then go follow Wazungo in the something. And them have the same mindset as Wazungo. Them have the same carelessness and the same language as them and so forth. And then try to justify something. I cannot stand to see so much black people propping up these people thing. And the people them not do nothing for it. Them done with it. And the best of it, them have behind closed doors. And you get all these black people that defend with every ounce of them body the theological practice of the European people them. It's sad, may I tell you. them can do better. You know how much money the people them have about the place? People them know so that cigarette kill people. People them know so that once you put that carbon inside your body, you have all kind of problem. The people them raise this, them change the something and put it in a nice little case thing and so forth and so. Then spend so much money and so much mind to develop something that them find more conducive for society. They then get rid of the smoking because there's so much money they make from it. And more people have gone into smoking than them had before with the normal tobacco or something. Now, them raise the something, and no matter how much them put, you know when you buy normal tobacco cigarette, it's expensive now. It's more than a chicken, it's more than £2 a lamb and £2 a beef, you know. You understand? And we're talking about halal meat and everything, you know. You understand? A pack, you know, is more than that. And you have all these people, and a lot of elderly people too. Instead of they break the addiction of the people, they've advertised the thing, they make it, and them come with all these flavors of all this smoke and everything. And young people have joined the band because the thing smell, and them feels to them a James Bond, and oh my God, wicked, terrible people.
Just go back and live equal with every man. Just go back of this land. Just no man of this land. Telling the lie on each man. That's the wrong thing to do.
And my version of Leviticus, you know, listen, come here. Same artist, you know, I tell you, my version of Leviticus in a music. Come here, same artist.
Shalom, I and I. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, I and I. Don't care what clothes you wear. Don't care if you're a naughty dread. Just check for I and I.
All of them tune there come out on wax in 1975, they're about. Then the album come out 1977 and pre-release, and then it fired to England and then get released the year after. So if you don't know a song, don't blame me. Come here.
Man is so great, yeah. Can you see how great a man is? Can you see the knowledge?
Yeah, Maestro, me know say you have some dubs of these, you know. Me know, Maestro!
Man is so great, yeah.
Socialist roots, yeah.
Man is so great, yeah. Can you see how great a man is? Can you see the knowledge that Jah gives to man? Jah gives every man knowledge.
And then you have to show and prove that you care. Yeah? And you would accept responsibility. But first and foremost, you have to show that you care. 'Cause all of us have been granted knowledge and the ability to succeed and to be successful in this life. Don't fool yourselves. Don't let nobody fool you. Bad man.
Oh, yeah. Look out.
A reggae Leviticus we are dealing with, you know. Watch this.
Oh, yeah. Look how you talk. Look how you walk. God-minded people you can't get away from. Look what you doing. Look where you going. God-minded people don't wanna see you strive.
I'm telling you, man, some bad-minded people in them stand in the way and just create an obstacle, and then you have to go far, far around. By the time you get around there, so you're so tired, you're exhausted. Come on.
Slowly, it's slowly but it's surely. Take your time, take your time. It's slowly but it's surely. The road may be rough, the going may be tough. Slowly, but it's sure.
See, a Leviticus him tell the people them say no, have patience, have sober, and be obedient and be disciplined to the guidance of God. And surely you'll be prosperous. But what them do? Them say, nah man, we're bigger than it now. We don't need you again. Come here.
Every Friday night, you're back on the scene. Well, every Friday night, you're coming home to stay with me. Every Friday night, you're back on the scene.
We're symbolic, don't panic, supersonic. Yeah. Now, there's 145 different versions of this one rhythm. May I tell you, it's called It's Not Impossible. Man called Cushy Leroy Smart Man. Leviticus champion.
When we work together, goes for the happiest time in all my life. But now we're separated. I don't know what I will do, but I can't love another woman.
See, could never do that. It's only Almighty God, you know. And never pronounce the matter, just make we glad. Satisfaction guaranteed. So Richie, a long time. Yo, I don't understand how come this rhythm, yo, Mafia and Flux, what happened? This music is supposed to got number one, you know. What happened, man? Number one, and put some money in Ricky pocket. Richie Pocket. Come here.
Oh yes, oh yes. Here I am, believing to my brothers and my sisters for a better life. Oh, hey, there's no cause for us to live together every day. Oh, do you better say Charity Magadabu, Senadam, and Nigeria. Charity coconut, them brown on the outside and white within.
See, so when people them think say, me just run up my mouth against some other people. I saw we design, you know. I saw we design. So you see, all of we people them, we sing out the same hymn sheet. You understand? And it's not by force, you know. And so we stay. I'm the one that teach the one that teach I, so you can't defy I. You understand me?
It's gonna turn one day. Wickedness will burn one day. One day soon. One day, Jah will wipe all our sorrows away.
Sid, I used to play them thing there long time. You think I forgot? Come here.
Seek the first in anything you ask for, will be given unto you. Good you do it for you. Man, honor your mother and father.
Ouch! Do you hear that? Mother and father, man. Not just mommy, you know. The father, them bastard, then just run boat and leave the woman with the child. You understand? When you say the child can play music and everything, or the child can kick football or basketball, the father them turn up, the donor turn up back, try to enter the child, the boy or the girl life. What kind of bastard is that? And these sisters them love it for happen. Shouldn't love that. You understand? You follow the paganistic people them, and they say, oh, I forgive you, and they catch you on a rebound. Before you know it, you're pregnant again. Come here, man. Sure.
Seek the first in anything you ask for, will be given unto you. Good you do it for
Glenn Cruiser, Washington, Solar Power Style. Come here.
Seek the first in anything you ask for, will be given unto you. Good you do it for you. Man, honor your mother and father, that your days may be long on the land you live on. Pave the way for the children. Teach the children the truth, it will make them strong. Don't forget your culture. Keep the culture alive, got to strive.
Did you hear what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, you have to have sense, you know.
From you born in the ghetto.
And that's where all of us come and grow and then live here in a poverty and misery. Oh, I'm telling you, man. The people them assault with intelligence. True, we are sufferers. Oh, gosh.
He's a lucky thing I never get.
And then raise an army. God share the something with other people them, so that you know what I mean, things get through and so forth, and you know, and no matter how you feel, just understand that it's real. So you what now? We used to touch down with did I used to touch down with this? With Lukey did it. I used to touch down with this tune here, time after time. No. You understand? Mistake one. Mistake one. You know what I mean? It's like, where me there? Lukey D, where you there? Yeah? Lukey D. May I look for you now, Lukey D. Lukey D, Lukey D, Lukey D. I can't go without finding Lukey D. Yeah. See? Big tune. Easy jammies.
I know it to better my life for all of my life. I know it. Won't you just believe that the Lord will deliver you from.
Yo, you hear them words there? You hear them words there? You suppose I go to church and hear them words there, you know? You understand? Not people that jump out, but them do with prosperity church and collect all for money and everything, and then the society is twisted and upside down, and then we follow something them call rainbow new style. Yeah? Them take something from God that you can't change, and then attach it to something that is immoral. You understand? And so forth. And then take it straight in the church. Can you imagine? A place that's supposed to be a sanctuary for the Almighty God. Them take all of them things inside there and then preach them something inside there and say, yo, it's not dislike, we dislike you and everything. Right? Because we're there with Jesus and we promote love. Eh? So they're saying I can be a murderer once I tell the judge that me love the person that me murder. All right, it.
I know it to better my life for all of my life. I know it. Won't you just believe that the Lord will deliver you from your enemies?
Easy, Lukey D. Hey, Bushman, where I say Bushman, you know, watch this one here. Come here.
Tell you this, hear me out now. Whoa, hear me out. Whoa,
Hurry up,
hear me out. Look now, people, hear me out. Oh God, yes. Who made the birds and the bees, sky and the sea?
Yeah, you want to say a man do that? Are you stupid? Man can write it, make a clock or watch and a car. You see? And you going to tell me, say, and make bird, wind, water, and sea? You crazy? And then human being? Oh, my word. Yo, Georgie, crucial nooks, what you say?
Never again, no, never again, no, never again, right now. I'll never make the same mistake again. No, oh no, Someone once told me to use my head and not my heart.
Yo, when I was working, you know, that my manager used to tell me, now, you use your heart too much. I said, I beg your pardon. You see, you work with your heart, man. Use your head. It's the head. You understand? You're going in this thing with sympathy and care and everything. No. It's the head. Go home and tell my mother, she said, don't follow him, you know. Don't follow him. It's better to leave the job. Yeah, joke, man. My mother stand for dominant, man, I tell you. Yo, Michael Rose. Yeah, Michael.
Walla, 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 walla. Too long, they have been keeping black people down. They are trying to bring back slavery. Those days are far gone, can never return. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they have done. Who are holding my people hostage? Woe unto those who are trying to keep us down. Woe unto those that will lick them with a lightning. Woe unto those. Earthquake, let it shake. The IMF, they don't want to give us benefit no more. Constant truth and refuse and abuse. Surrounded by Marshall and their bandits. One with their computers running the world. Building nuclear bomb, no you want to disarm. I said, woe unto thou.
See it there? The Bible can't, the musical Bible, the reggae Bible can't stop, you know. I tell you. So, Anthony Malvo, I want to leave with you and go here. Come here.
Dedicated to the lady with their broken heart, sweet, sweet lady, with their lonely heart. They said a man has broke her heart and gone away. The pain still hurts her just like yesterday.
Now, why that is important, you see, without a woman, you know, we can't continue. I mean, it's self-evident. You don't need to have no long leverage and everything about it. You understand? Because once we disregard her, it's over. You understand? We need to make our children understand that, you know, and don't side with these people. See? Because the mother is, the woman is what is responsible for giving birth to replenish the human family or the human race, however you want to put it. Then she's the first teacher. She's the first model. She's the first influencer. She takes care, tender, loving care. She responds to the heavy needs of thirst, to be cleansed, to be nourished, and to be comforted for years. Once the child was inside of her womb, and then when the child comes out of the womb into the what we call this earth, the mother is still occupied. And she remains occupied. It's for the male to represent and be the balance and accept full responsibility by the grace of God. Now, if this, what I'm saying, was not presented to human beings on earth, where did it come from? God gave us this. You understand? And then all the amenities that that child required, God point us to those things and created those things for us. And continues to do so. Things like pollution and running out of this and that, it's not God. It's us, through greed, through maliciousness and everything, and contaminating this and that and so forth, and then changing the structure of that which is already there. to have an influence on different countries and people to make money. So you have this genetic modification, this, that, and other, and so forth. And people are taken ill with things that never ever in our existence has been seen. Has been seen at all because of disgruntled, idiotic human beings playing around. And the whole emphasis of them playing around is to impose their will and authority on other people and extract a currency called money from them. And then penalize them when they don't do what they want. And then they have the will to go into their countries and extract what they want. So it is not fair. I've been trying to discover who is Cain's family. Because we're wicked. All of these things that's been perpetrated, it's nothing to do with scriptures and God. It's to do with man. Man sit down and stand up and whatever him do, however him position himself, but he don't want to do good. And a lot of parents need to realize this, because we have seen the movies years ago. And some of them we ask ourselves, who's the people who wrote these things? Where did they get these thinkings from? By the fruits you should know them, and we have seen them. People that come with all kind of thing, they're always interfering with women, misusing and abusing, and then trying to implant things into women to give birth to this antichrist something. And they went all the way till we get this thing called ecstasy, something or the other, and so forth and so forth. Not Damien, and so on and so on. Huh? Marking this thing called the mark of the beast and all kind of something. And this is all paganism. And they wrapped it up and put it in the book that them call Bible. And then they live the thing, they project the thing in education. And then it floats around in society. But when one of them fall out with and everything, they expose that person, throw that person in court and so forth and so forth, and everything. And then many people who understand something feel, say, yeah, right, righteousness still there. No. It's an act. So, I let the people them interfere with my earth strong. Yo, don't bother send me rubbish on my WhatsApp. Seriously. Because I had a right to look at it and delete it. But because these things are reflective of us, I paid attention to it, and it interfered with yo, Marcia and Aisha, hold this, we're gone. Guidance.
Cherry, cherry, cherry lady, sweetie, sweetie, sweet baby, got to love you. I want your love every hour, every minute, every time. Gotta be mine. Cherry,
Yes, mommy. May God Almighty bless your soul, forgive you your faults. Yes, daddy. May God Almighty bless you, forgive you your faults, and honor you with your soul until we come. You understand? Seriously. So, it's your son. Yeah. Chaplain, easy man. God willing, tomorrow we rush out and do what we're supposed to do today. You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to have a reggae jamboree. You know what I mean? Earth Strong Jamboree. Man, send me something on my WhatsApp to Rockstone and I read it and it just disturbed my mind. You know what I mean? Because it gone through my eyes and then it just resonated into my heart and then, disturb everything. You see? So, anyway, give thanks. You see? So, share my link and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, things in time we did there, man. Right? Principle soon surface running, I tell you. You see? Because what I have been doing is repairing things, You see? Because now when me look on YouTube, me see the thing say healthy. You understand? The scream is healthy. You see? Some time ago, the scream just keep coming in, cutting out, coming back, and the connection is excellent. That's how it used to be. You see? So, you know what I mean? Whatever happened. I need to find out what I think I did. Right? So, if anything happen again, you know what I mean? We know where to go to dump whatever it is that, I don't know. But, you know what I mean? So, anyway. I should have get the young people them on the case, but you know what I mean, so much disturbances with the Palestinian something and everything. So we're undercover, you know what I mean? Yeah, because it hurts. So we say guidance, you know.